ShoBox the new generation?
I think what made ShoBox unique was the concept of matching opponents' prospects tough.
A boxing show with you, the viewer, in mind. What's most important to us are the boxers you'll see in the ring and the fighting spirit they bring with them.
We understood that the concept was fresh and new, and I'd say also needed in boxing. And we started in July 2001, and the very first show was Martin O'Malley, 17-0, against Leonard Doreen, 17-0, a lightweight matchup. Great matchup, still personifies ShoBox to this day. Doreen won that fight, and within a year, he was a world champion. So that was the first, and now, years later, we have a total of 83 fighters who appeared on ShoBox and went on to win a world title. Very quickly, fighters understood the value of ShoBox. The medium is the message. When you get exposure on national TV, it is invaluable. You can go from a fighter nobody's ever heard of to being a fighter that everyone in boxing knows from one performance because it's on national TV.
It is over here in Manchester.
ShoBox became a brand very quickly.
Ward came out like he wanted to win the fight.
That's been the story, start to finish.
People said, oh, he's a ShoBox fighter, meaning he's a prospect who's been tested. ShoBox certainly has stayed the same more than it has evolved, I think, over the years. The attitude of the show is that it's about what it's about and what it's not about. It's about the fighters and it's about the fights.
Unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like it.
So the lack of bells and whistles in production, yeah, of course, part of that is budgetary, but a lot of that is intentional as well.
There's a right hand, drops it. There's a left hand, drops for action. What a round. Wow, what a finish.
And I think the announcers that have worked the show over the years have followed that advice.
We have a two-fight card tonight that we believe represents everything ShoBox is about.
It's critical to maintain the ShoBox standard because we've developed an understanding with the viewers. They expect a certain thing from us.
And here's Green. He promised to go inside, and he's stung, and he has rocked Codrington's world and left. And it's off. It's over. Over in 18 seconds. Alan Green shocks the world.
We've been very consistent, and I think the fact that nobody before us and nobody since ShoBox began have copied the formula speaks volumes about A, how difficult it is to do, and B, how well we do it.
Holt fighting back, Nick, because he has to. He's in trouble. Down twice, he gets clipped as he gets up. He's teeing off. Holt's not even gathering himself up to hold on. Trying to fight back now, and he's got Torres down. Oh, and Torres is down and out. One of the most colossal first rounds we've ever seen in boxing.
Putting on good prospects is a consistent part of it, but also we've had 193 fighters who suffered their first losses on ShoBox. So it's just as much about exposing the pretenders as it is about advancing the contenders.
It's a good one. Two undefeated fighters facing off in a match that defines what this series is about. And a left hand drops him. And down he goes for a fourth time. And that is it. It is over. A convincing victory for Prograis in what was for him his biggest fight to date.
Joel Diaz lost that fight. We really haven't heard from him since. Regis Prograis won the fight and became a world champion. And he's one of the best young fighters in boxing. I would make the argument that today, as we speak in 2021, it's more important than it's ever been because prospects need to fight. So it's very important for ShoBox to give them that opportunity because without fights, they don't grow. And without grassroots boxing, boxing doesn't grow. I think the legacy of ShoBox is already established. I think the ownership that the core four, the producer, the director, the executive producer, and myself have in the show makes it special, makes it our show. And 20 years later, we're all still there.